What's up, friends? Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 things that most eBay sellers don't do, but really should. It's not only going to increase your sales, but it's going to increase your customer service, which in fold will increase your sales. If you have good customer service, you have good feedback, eBay is going to appreciate that, and other sellers or other buyers are going to appreciate that too. Buyers are looking at your feedback, they're looking at your sales, and they're really considering if they should buy something for you. Unless you are the only item on eBay, if you sell collectibles and it's the only one, which I do not, I'm in a heavily saturated category, women's clothing, shoes, and purses, and most of us are, your competition is fierce and you have to stand above and beyond them. So the first thing is going to be free returns. And I'm going to take it one step further and say, if you have a free return, I will link, before we get into that, I will link a video up here of how to look at your numbers and your data to figure out if free returns are right for you and how to make it a financial decision and look at your numbers and your data. eBay gives you tools to do this and the analytics to look at it. So I will link that video up here on whether or not to do free returns. I'm going to say almost everybody should be doing free returns, whether you like it or not. Your competition is doing it. The buyers are going to be able to find something else, find someone else that is selling it and that they have free returns. Most of my returns are going to be for fit. I don't love it, but that is the way of the world. That is where we're at right now. If I go to the store and I try something on, I want to be able to take it back. As a buyer, I expect that as well. As a buyer, I will not buy anything unless there is free returns. And I accidentally bought one thing without a return. It came item not as described, and I was still able to return it. So buyers are going to know this, and they're going to do returns. So you might as well get the free return traffic that comes from it and customer service. And it can make you a top rated seller plus seller, which will give you a discount, that's the right word, a discount on the final value fee. Like I said, I go all in depth into here, but it's really one thing that I think is going to put you to the next level, and it's based off of your competition. And I'm going to add the caveat to this. So not only offering free returns, but offering stellar customer service with this. Oftentimes, depending on the item, you know, if an item is under probably $30 and I get a return open for it, I typically will say, hey, because I have to pay the shipping, hey, you're welcome to keep this item and I will give you a partial refund of $8, whatever it's going to cost me to ship it back, because I'm losing that money regardless. And then I have it back in my store and I don't know if it's going to sell again or not. At least here, yes, I'm losing the $8, but I'm losing it either way, and I still have kept that sale, and that person is more likely to come back to me and buy again. I offer a coupon code with it as well, and that gets me into my next thing. When I go through and let's say they do end up returning it back to me, I send a coupon code. I appreciate their business. Yes, they returned the item. There's only been a couple times that I haven't sent a coupon code because it was not the best of returns, and I don't necessarily want that person as a buyer again. But if they bought something and they tried it on, it didn't fit, they send it back in a timely frame, I offer this service. If they sent it back, I offer this service. eBay offers this service. If everything went smoothly as far as the return goes, I will give the return and I will include in the little message down there, thank you so much, I appreciate your business, I'm sorry this didn't work out, here's a 20% off coupon for your next purchase, good whenever you want. So I don't love doing the returns, but it provides good customer service and it provides people coming back to me. And numerous times I have had people say, hey, I really appreciate this. You're a stellar eBay seller, I will be back, especially if you niche down. I do women's clothing, shoes, and purses. If they liked some of my items, they're likely going to like something else. Here's a coupon, they will come back. So that is the second thing that most eBay sellers don't do, and I highly recommend it. If you guys do have returns, or even if you're going back and forth with someone, make a codeless coupon and send it to them. I will link a video up here on how to make coupons and how to tell if they're working. To be able to do that, send these coupons, take advantage of these tools that eBay is giving us, figure out if they're working by checking out this video up here, and provide stellar customer service. It is only getting more and more competitive. You have to do the above and beyond. I will also say on this, when I do my returns, a quick tip. is to put it in your text replacement. So I have Apple products, and you can go in and put it in your text replacement. And so I don't have to type out the whole thing every time. I type in SS return, and it comes in and says, you know, sorry, this didn't work out. Here's a Kohl's coupon and everything to save you time, because time is money. And then the third thing is going to be keep those positive feedbacks. If you do end up getting a neutral feedback, or you do end up getting a negative feedback, I've been selling on eBay almost 3 years come this summer, and I've had a handful of negative feedbacks, and you can see they don't reflect on my eBay, because as soon as I get a neutral or a negative, I send the person a message and figure out how I can make it right. And I'm making this video because I'm currently dealing with one right now, so we'll see if that person changes the review. I imagine eventually I'm going to have a negative feedback that won't change it, right? I'm not a perfect human being. I make mistakes, things happen, but I do always want to make it right, because even if I don't agree with a negative feedback, if I can get that to a neutral or to a positive, it is going to help my sales in the future. Because if I have negative feedbacks on my profile, on my store, my future buyers are going to be looking at that and saying, hey, this may not be someone that I want to buy. I'm going to choose to buy from someone else who has the exact same item. I'm in a heavily saturated category that there are going to be other items, the same item that I have, from other people, and I have to do what I can to stick out. So reaching out to that negative, I got one today, and you know, they said that they smelled. They never reached out to me. They just left a negative comment. And so I sent them a message. I sent them a full refund and said, here's a full refund. I'm so sorry that you felt that they smelled. I would never intentionally do this. Everyone has a sense of smell that's different. Here is a full refund. So we'll wait and see what happens. But I have done this in the past. I would never send out an item that is smelled or had flaws undisclosed, but I understand that sometimes things get missed, or sometimes people are more sensitive than I am, or see something that I missed. I am human, and I'm willing to take that cut and take that refund and not make money off of that in order to hope to get that into a neutral or a positive feedback for my future sales. Friends, this is a long game on eBay. You know, taking a little bit of a hit right now for the future sales is definitely worth it. If you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll like this video, I will link a playlist here of how to make money reselling, and then hit that subscribe button to learn how to make money reselling.